So one thing I've been noticing lately is that for a long time I was really kind of almost obsessive about getting enough sleep. I think that's definitely a huge tenet of health, is getting enough sleep, and for a long time I didn't get enough sleep many years of my life. And I think it's because in certain areas like college and corporate America, we like pride ourselves like, I only got 5 hours of sleep last night, like I'm tough. And when we get back into this sort of like health model things, we go, oh yeah, getting a lot of sleep, like I feel so good when I get a lot of rest. It's great to be well rested, and I think it's hugely important. I don't want to make this video seem like it's not important, but I think I took it to a place where I placed so much of importance on it that it started to stress me out, that I let it be a source of stress, that I don't want to say obsessive about it, but I got like very meticulous, where it was like, okay, like I only got like 7 hours of sleep for the past few nights this week, like I gotta get those sleep hours made up, and oh no, I'm short on sleep, like things are gonna start falling apart, and it actually like became counterproductive, because I would 9 o'clock would roll around and be like, oh, I better get to sleep, better get to bed, it's getting late, I don't want to be underslept. And then I would like lie in bed stressed out, like, oh, I'm not falling asleep, why am I not falling asleep, this is sleep I'm not getting. And I would wake up in the morning like, oh, I didn't get enough sleep last night, today's just gonna be a bad day. And it almost like, it was like I could never get enough, It was like I always felt like I wasn't getting enough, or like I was always somehow shortchanged, I could never quite catch up. And you created this negative feedback loop where I always felt like I was just stressed out about not getting enough sleep, and that made it like harder to sleep and harder to get rest, and it kind of snowballed. I mean, it never got too bad, but recently I decided, stop worrying about it so much. Get sleep when you can, get up early, go to bed when you can, don't be ridiculous, don't be staying up for no reason, but don't stress about it. I'd rather get a little less sleep and not be stressed out about it and worried about it than like be super anal retentive about how much sleep I'm getting. I think that ultimately that has more of a negative effect than just not getting enough sleep, and I think you end up getting more sleep when you don't obsess about how much sleep you're getting. At least that's what I found to be true in my experience. So I guess my message to you is like, sleep's important, but don't be neurotic about it. Just like don't be neurotic about food, because you could be eating the healthiest diet, fruits and vegetables, high carb, low fat, uncooked, and if you're like having a poor relationship with food and you're obsessed about what you're going to eat next and what you're going to make for your next meal, or when you're going to go to the store, what you're going to get, how many calories is this, how many grams of fat, what percentage of carbs, like you're going to drive yourself nuts, and you probably are going to have better health outcomes eating slightly less healthful food and not being so damn obsessive about it. Just like you wouldn't be so damn obsessive about getting sleep. I tend to have an obsessive nature with things. Like I find something I'm into and I just do it like 110% full bore. That's just how I am. And so I've like let up and relaxed. I think past week I was really busy with exams. Was staying up a little bit too late each night studying. Thursday came around, class got out at 3, went home, took a nap, ended up like falling asleep for like 3 hours, had a hard time sleeping that night. Next day, felt pretty good because I'd gotten that nap and 6 hours of sleep the night before, so like I guess that was like 9 hours of sleep. And but then the next day, like took another nap. And then like last night I went out to see this like documentary downtown, and then I got home to like almost midnight. But I woke up at 6 and I feel great. And eventually there'll be a time when I'm tired and I need to catch up on the sleep, and I'll do that. But I'm not going to spend all damn day beating myself up about how I didn't get enough sleep last night and when am I going to catch up on these hours, because it's just going to drive me nuts and it's going to make me feel worse. I feel fine now. It's not going to kill me. The sleep will get made up. I'm not going to pretend I'm Superman and I don't need sleep, but I'll get it when it happens, and when my body's tired, I'll listen to it and I'll lie down. Thanks for watching, guys.